Hi, I'm Dan Gable with Shore Murphy and Associates of Casey, and this is another episode of Big Agent in a Small Town. First, if you haven't subscribed to our Shore Murphy and Associates of Casey YouTube channel, please do so. Also, if you have any insurance questions, please feel free to reach out to me by phone or text at 217-932-2267 or by email at Dan at shoremurphycasey, shoremurphycasey.com. Today I want to talk about the important insurance coverages for snow removal contractors. We're here in Illinois in the middle of winter, so this is definitely a timely topic as you can get a lot of snow and ice here at times. So the first coverage, and probably the most important, is liability coverage. And there's a couple of exposures and coverages that are really important. First, if you are using a truck and a blade for snow removal, you need commercial auto liability. So that's going to cover you if you accidentally hit any vehicles, buildings, cause any kind of bodily injury or property damage while you're doing the snow removal. If you're using equipment like a skid steer or end loader, or general liability coverage, we'll cover that again. And if you cause any kind of bodily injury or property damage while you're doing the snow removal. Also, another really important coverage on general liability is what's called completed operations coverage. And what that would be is, let's say that you did snow and ice removal on a lot, and someone slips and falls and gets injured and claims their injury was due to your negligence by not correctly doing the snow removal. Well, the general liability coverage is what's going to provide coverage for that claim under your completed operations. Now, also, you want to make sure you have coverage for your vehicles and equipment if they get damaged as well too. So any blades, trucks, you can cover on your commercial auto coverage. You want to make sure you have comprehensive and collision to cover those items themselves if they get damaged. For equipment like the skid steers and loaders, you want to have inland marine coverage for those. Inland marine meaning that they would be covered whether at your primary location, in transit to a job site, or at a job site, or anywhere in between. Workers' comp is also extremely important as well too. If you have any employees working with you on snow removal and they get hurt while on the job, workers' comp is going to provide coverage for them as well too. Also, commercial umbrella coverage, that's going to provide additional liability limits over your primary commercial auto liability, general liability, and employer's liability on your workers' comp. And what you'll notice, and the final thing I want to talk about is really review contracts for snow removal, especially when you're working with large big box stores, things like that. There can be a lot of cumbersome insurance requirements or things that can cost you additional premium that if you don't review that up front, can really cost you, because it's a lot harder to negotiate after you've already signed a contract than after. And definitely have your agent review the insurance requirements on any contracts as well too, and then give you a heads up on things that might be extra expense or things that are giving you a lot of extra exposure that you really want to think about as well too. So if you have any questions about snow removal insurance, again, please reach out to me by phone or text at 217-932-2267 or email to Dan at shoremurphycasey, shoremurphycasey.com. Thank you.